everyone, welcome back to 100 Blocks in 2025. Today we're going to do my block number 82 and we're going to take our inspiration from the fall, but maybe not our colors. Let's take a look at the block we're going to do. Okay, today's block is from the Farmer's Wife. It's block number 2 on page 129, and this one they've named Autumn Tints. So of course theirs is made up of some autumn tints. I would say if mine had to have a name, it would be Spring Tints, because I chose to use a little bit of spring color. So because we have these very large squares here, these are going to be our 3.5-inch squares. We're going to need 2 of them. I decided to do a little bit of fussy cutting from one of my favorite little spring prints. So I found these 2 little panda bears, and I was able to cut their blocks not exactly correct, I'm not correct, but not exactly the same because of where the flowers are sitting. But that's okay because the print is a little bit all over the place, and you can see my little panda bears are in opposite directions of each other, which I really love. So I got some panda bear, I got some spring flowers, and then I went ahead and pulled some of those colors. This is going to be a teal block. So if we look at the other squares in the Autumn Tints block, we have these 2 sort of cream colored squares here. So that's going to be our recurring print. And then we have a yellow print and a green print. So I took our green to be our darkest. So I've done my 2-inch squares here in our darkest color. I have this sort of medium color here where our yellow is. And then for the background, I thought it would be fun to use this diagonal plaid. So you've probably already guessed it. The first thing that we have to do is build our 4-patch blocks. So I'm going to go ahead and sew these guys together, and then we'll lay them back down and we'll be able to stitch this just like a 4-patch. And this is a super easy block to do. Obviously you can use some fussy cut fabrics like I did, or you can play all in a specific colorway, spring or fall or winter or summer. You can also use all your values and mix and match your colors, as it were. So let's go ahead and sew our 4 patches together, and we'll come back and look at what we've got. All right, gang, let's look here. We've got our 4-patch blocks that we're going to put back on our block here. And of course they will match our 3.5-inch squares. And so all we have to do now is just sew one more 4-patch all together, and then we'll have our beautiful little teal block all done. All right, my quilty friends, I have missed this part where we do a full reveal, and here is my version of the Autumn Tints block. Look how cute those little pandas are, like that they're kind of looking at each other. So I hope you love this block. I think this one's a great one to use for, again, your fussy cut fabrics, lots of value, anything like that. Super easy to do, 4 patches, all 4 patches, and it turns out really super cute. So enjoy this one. This is our number 82. We're coming down to the wire. I'm very excited about that. And catch me on the web at cabinquilters.com. See you in the next one.